Have you ever wished that there was a solution to get absolutely stellar guitar amp profiles in your computer to utilize within your DAW, and even now into hardware solutions that you could utilize performing live or rehearsing? Well, look no further than Neural Amp Modeler. Now, Neural Amp Modeler has been out for a while. I have spoken a very small amount on my channel about that and comparing it to other solutions out there, but I wanted to do a dedicated video and show you what this is all about, where you can get it, how you can use it, how it sounds, and also point you to all of the captures that I have available for this free platform. So we're going to talk all about that today, and hopefully this is something that you can utilize. It is free. You can go over and download it and even just try it out. There is no catch to it. You can mess around with it, try it out, and if it is to your liking, it just might be what you've been looking for. So without further ado, let's go take a look and listen and see what Neural Amp Modeler is all about. All right, so here we are over at the Neural Amp Modeler website, and you can see here it kind of gives us a little description of what it actually is. And it says Neural Amp Modeler is an open source project that uses deep learning to create models of guitar amplifiers and pedals with state-of-the-art accuracy. And then we can go to either play, contribute, or build. And depending on how we want to use NAMM, if we actually want to contribute to building NAMM or using NAMM to build a product such as the Dime Head pedal that is now available, we can go to different areas of the site. But for most of us, I think we're just going to be interested in the play area, which we'll visit in just one second. So they are adding to the list of products that are using this. NAMM powers the next generation of digital audio effects, media production, tonocracy, Two Notes audio engineering, Dime Head tone hunt, and the list goes on here. So you can kind of explore that if you go over to the site. But we're going to hit the play button here, and basically it says NAMM for users. Here you'll find everything you need to get into NAMM, from making your own models to getting connected with tens of thousands of other musicians enjoying NAMM. So we can creating our own tone models is beyond the scope of this video. I'm not going to dive into that, but it's really simple here. If you click on any of these, it'll take you through exactly what you have to do to create your own. If you have some great amplifiers at home that you want to create captures of, you can look in this section and get creating fairly effortlessly if you have the appropriate equipment to do so. Now to play the Snapshot plugin, and this is what I'm going to show you today. I have the latest installer here. You can get it both for Windows and Mac, as you can see here, and this is the plugin behind the NAMM revolution. Load and play snapshot models of your favorite gear, and we'll talk about this very shortly. And there's some more information here how we can share the captures we make on Tone Hunt with other members. So very interesting stuff. We're going to focus on this particular aspect of it and how we can utilize this plugin. And I'm going to show you another example of a plugin we can utilize as well, which is from my friends over at Two Notes Audio with one of their latest releases called Genome. So without further ado, let's hear how this sounds, see how it works, and give you a little bit of an insight into what you can accomplish with the Neural Amp Modeler. So now that we've gone and checked it out at the website and seen exactly how we can get this for ourselves, I want to show you a little bit about how it sounds and how it works. So here I have the Neural Amp Modeler plugin that we've discussed that we saw we could download from the website. And you can see it's a very simple user interface. We have input, we have a gate, a noise gate, we have an EQ we can utilize with bass, middle, treble. We have an output control, and we have a normalize control to normalize the volume between different captures. We have the ability to select our capture down here, and you'll notice I can go to the little folder here, and I can go through the various different NAMM captures that I have available on my computer. I just navigate to the folder and I can choose one of those. And you can see here that I've chosen one here, which is from my JS Z28 Ultimate Collection, which is available at the link below at my website, along with all the other Neural Amp Modeler captures that I have available. This particular one is based off of my incredible Dr. Z Z28 Mark II amplifier. Absolutely love that. Now, I have done these as amp cab captures, but if you have done them just as amp only or DI captures, it also gives the ability to select an IR in the same manner. We can simply select the folder and navigate to the IR that we want. Any impulse response that we want to use should work out nicely with this. So because I'm using an amp cab capture, I don't have any need to go and select an IR. So basically here, with everything at its default settings, if I play this little profile that I've created, you can hear the tones. I can actually just use the arrow buttons to go through that whole folder and kind of access all the different profiles that I have within that folder that I selected. So there's the OD2, we go to OD1. Keep navigating through that to clean too. Bring in the normalize. So that's basically it. The sound is absolutely amazing. It does an absolutely incredible job of capturing exactly what this amp sounded like. Obviously, this is very bone dry. There's no reverb, there's no delay, but I could also go into my DAW. I could add those things in effortlessly and have whatever I wanted, whether I want to add compression or delay or reverb and whatnot. Now, there are other solutions out there, such as Genome from my friends over at Two Notes Audio, which are now integrating N.A.M captures within them as well. So you'll see that I have this set up already, but if I come over to a blank block here, you can see, we have some amp models that come with Genome, but they have this little section here called codecs, and I've already selected that right here. And this allows us to be able to open N.A.M captures. And again, just go to the little folder icon here, and you'll see that I've selected the same folder that I was using within the N.A.M player plugin a second ago. This allows us to actually add different style tone stacks to it if we so desire, adjust the volume, adjust the input, even tweak the input for different tonalities, warm, neutral, bright. We have a graphic equalizer and an enhancer. Now I've turned all those off for now just to sort of let you hear what's going on here. It should sound very similar to what we just listened to, but the beautiful part about this is we also have the ability to add dynamic effects such as compressors, EQs, modulation, reverb, delays, and whatnot. So I've added in a little bit of their studio delay and a little bit of their studio reverb to basically these same tones we were just listening to. Again, we could just kind of go through these different tones that we have here. Beautiful response on all of these. If I find the OD2 capture, roll that guitar volume back a bit. Very responsive to playing touch as well. Acts very much like a real guitar amp, as it should and as we would expect. Now, obviously, we could go in here and change these out. Here's some captures of one of my latest additions from my incredible Sir Ombre amp. So really beautiful stuff. I have a large number of amps available at my website at the link below if you want to go take a look and check out the demo videos. And I even have a free sample pack up there if you want to grab some of these and mess around with them, whether you're using the free NAMM player or whether you're utilizing them within Genome. So that's just a quick look at what this is all capable of. I hope that that was helpful for you guys, and I hope that it's something that you can get use out of. It is free. Just go over to the website, download your Neural Amp Modeler player, and you can start loading in these captures, and I think you're going to be very impressed with how these sound. Now, we do have one hardware solution that I know of right now from a company, I believe out of Europe, called Dimehead Electronics. They are making a player pedal for NAMM captures, and I'm sure we're going to see more of this hit the market in the future. Right now, we're mostly stuck in the software world, which is great if we're working in the studio or if we play at home. We can have some really killer tones inside of Neural Amp Modeler. I will put the links below to the products I've discussed today as well if you want to check those out, and I will have the links below, as I mentioned, to my website where you can check out my Neural Amp Modeler captures. I'm going to be adding many, many more as I have time to add to the collection. So I hope that that was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please like the video, share it with anybody you think would get some use or enjoyment out of watching it. Also, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell notification to get notified when I put new content out. I'll be back really soon with some more. Thank you guys again so much for sharing your time with me. I'm going to leave you today with the full-blown demo video for this latest Sir Ombre Ultimate collection that I have available for Neural Amp Models. You can hear what the various captures from this collection sound like when utilized in a full mix. I hope you guys enjoy. Again, thanks for sharing your time with me. Ciao for now.